Hello and welcome my friend, and then I am planning to tell you that how works this fuel injector in gas, this engine, and how we can understand that how this part really works. Okay, and this fuel injector is really only like nozzle, like spray nozzle, what sends this gasoline and petrol to engine pistons area. And here we can see that there is my spray bottle, and this fuel injector is similar like in basic level than this my spray bottle, that when I press that area, then this spray gas or petrol or gasoline flies to engine. And this fuel injector is similar, and there is only two connectors, on and off switch in here, these electric cables. And for that pressing idea we need this car's battery, and also later this car computer, whereas this computer unit what calculates these pressings, that how many times we have to press that switch per seconds. Okay, and let's look at how this really works. And this is basic demonstration. Here is my this white cotton, and normally fuel injector works so that when we start our engine, it sends this small amount of this spray inside in our engine's inner area. And this part works just similar way, and then let's go to look inner area, that how this fuel injector has been made. Okay, and there are my fuel injectors, and this is like workable, this fine fuel injector, and in here I have open this fuel injector, that we can see these inner parts, and this full idea is that there is this line in their inner area like this my plastic hose, and let's go to look a little bit closer. It's really idea that in that area fuel goes in area in this fuel injector, and then there is this valve what stops this movement, and then this area is this outer spray area what sprays this gasoline, and there is really one valve inside this fuel injector. And next I have in here my second this fuel injector, and now I have opened this nozzle. This is only spray nozzle, and there is this valve. It looks like that, and this is really valve what close this spray in that way. When we have this head nozzle, then we only install this our valve in that way, and then this is like tapped, and there is no any fuel spraying in here. And how this really works, this valve, what is this really critical part? It works so that in that area we can see in there also this my valve. It is in here, it is in there in position, and this valve moves in here. This is close position, and then when battery is on and there is electricity, this part moves little bit, and it opens this spray way and this road to gasoline. And here we can see that even better when I take that away, this nozzle in here, that this valve moves in this area in here, and now it's like close when it is in that position, and then when we install power on, it goes in deep and it is like open. And then when we release our electricity, this part automatically, now I use my pliers, it comes back and it closes also this spray nozzle in here. And you might think that how many times this valve is moving per second in that way that it goes in and then out. How many times? It is same amount like engine is revving. And what is this engine rotation rev speed? And that means that in idle speed this goes this 900 times per second, and in this full throttle this is like 5000 times per second. This valve what moves in like this close, it is close is that position and then open in that position. And when this part goes in this position, then this rod in here, it is free in this fuel. Okay, and then important thing, we have this fuel pump what makes all time in this area, this inner rod, there is high fuel pressure and this part is pressurized by gasoline. And only this one moving valve open and close this fuel spray in that area, and in that area gasoline flies to our engine. Okay, and then how I can then know that is this my fuel injector okay or bad, or is there maybe some electric connector failures in this my fuel injector? Okay, there is really easy way that we have to really test this fuel injector in real life, and let's go to look at how this testing happens. We go to engine area next. And there is really now this my engine, and this part in here, these are my engine's fuel injectors, these yellow parts, and now I have installed these my fuel injectors in secure way using these plastic fasteners, and soon when I start this my engine we can see that how this fuel injector really works, because there are these electric connectors what like sends this battery data, that what is our rev amount, and this rev amount is calculated by this car's computer. And now we are testing this fuel injector, and now I connect this cable, and now there is electricity, and then we need some paper that we can see that how this gasoline is going out or not.